2024 Mercedes-Benz GLS-Class. Whether you're carrying your beneficiaries to boarding school or pulling domestic a restock of your wine cellar, the 2024 Mercedes-Benz GLS-Class SUV has the space and refinement for such obligations. Whereas GLS 450 models come with a smooth-running 375 HP turbocharged inline-six, identification stiff necks will need to go for the more capable 510 horsepower GLS 580, which gloats a twin-turbo V8 motor. The GLS is so refined on the street, its off-road capability could be a astounding and welcome characteristic. Mercedes has made beyond any doubt it's able to handle more deterrence than most buyers may dream of taking on. The discussed suspension can raise for more ground clearance. There are intelligent all-wheel drive features to assist keep things going within the right heading, and there's indeed accessible underbody assurance to shield the GLS's touchy bits when exploring over rocks and grooves. On the street, the GLS's deftness and comfortable ride are its most fulfilling characteristics. Its tight body control is on standard with the BMW X7 and bests that of rivals such as the Arrive Meanderer Run Wanderer and the Lincoln Pilot. Mercedes has given the GLS a styling revive for 2024 that incorporates an overhauled grille plan, a adjusted front bumper, unused driven taillights, a unused controlling wheel, and new insides color plans. The GLS 450's six-cylinder powertrain gets a boost to 375 drive, whereas the V8-powered GLS 580 presently gloats 510 horses. That show can presently moreover be had with a modern off-road designing bundle, which includes underbody security and a change-discuss suspension that can raise the SUV an extra 1.2 inches for superior ground clearance. The GLS 450's turbocharged inline-six gives bounty of control and is fair as smooth as the GLS 580's V8, so we'd adhere with that and put the additional batter toward a few choices. The official Raise Situate Also bundle turns the moment push into a sybarite zone with kneading seats, a remote smartphone charging cushion, a tablet controller for the GLS's infotainment framework, and plusher headrests. It too ups the security level with side impact airbags. Requesting that bundle requires that you just shell out for calfskin upholstery, which, shockingly, isn't standard. Two models are offered, the 6-cylinder GLS 450 and the 8-cylinder GLS 580, and both include a few hybridization. The GLS 450's turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six is smooth as clean stone and gets a bump from 362 to 375 drive for the 2024 demonstrate year. The GLS 580 is distant more capable, making 510 drive from its twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8. At our test track, the 2020 GLS 450, we tried overseeing a brisk 5.5-second run to 60 miles per hour and halted from 70 miles per hour in a brief 154 feet. In spite of its estimate, the GLS class is simple to hustle on a twisty street, but it's not obviously energetic. All models come standard with discuss suspension, but Mercedes too offers a trap framework called E-Active Body Control. It utilizes a forward-facing camera to check for bumps and alters the suspension in like manner so riders will feel less of the road's blemishes. It's a cool innovation but costly, and we think most buyers will discover the standard setup does a fine work. The EPA fuel economy gauges for the GLS class aren't incredible. The GLS 450 wins 18 mpg within the city, 23 mpg on the thruway, and 20 mpg combined. The GLS 580 does more awful, with 16 mpg, 21 mpg, and 18 mpg, separately. In our real-world testing, the GLS 450 performed a small superior than its rating, overseeing 24 mpg on our 75 mph thruway test. The GLS 580 returned a dismal 18 mpg within the same test. On the off chance that fuel economy may be a need for you, the BMW X7 will be distant better, a much better, a higher, a stronger, an improved, and GT, a distant better choice within the luxury SUV office. A 6-cylinder X7 xDrive 40i overseen an amazing 28 mpg in our interstate test. Borrowing its dashboard and cockpit format from the essentially modern GLE-Class SUV, this era of GLS is far more advanced than the one it replaces. It'll fit up to 7 travelers but can be spec'd for 6 with the discretionary captain's chairs. Traveler space is liberal within the to begin with and moment lines, and the third push, whereas not as open as the moment, can suit and grown up without as well much complaining, something that can't be said of the wayback within the X7. 2 tremendous 12.3-inch computerized shows take up the lion's share of the dashboard. One serves as a reconfigurable gauge show for the driver, whereas the other handles infotainment obligations and runs Mercedes-Benz's MBUX program, which highlights an iPhone-like virtual partner. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability, in-dash route, and an onboard Wi-Fi hotspot are all standard. All GLS models come with a 13-speaker Burmester Encompass sound stereo, but in case that's not sufficient for you, there's an accessible Burmester 3D sound framework within crazy 26-speaker course of action.